Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Coach Ro Russell, and this is the first segment of What's on Coach Ro's Mind. Today's episode is about development, or what I like to call elite development. You have a lot of guys out there that are coaches, trainers, and people who feel that they can develop players. And I have a lot of issues with that because I've done this for almost 30 years now, and I've really amassed a long list of players that I've developed, coached, mentored. And when I see a lot of guys that come from other programs to come to my program, I'm saying to myself, what have they been doing with you? You don't have a left hand, you don't have good footwork, your jump shot needs a lot of work, your mentality's not there, your fundamentals are not there, even the basic fundamentals are not there. And I'm like, questioning the development of a lot of these kids. And so for me personally, I'm one of those guys that I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm in the gym, we're spending 2-3 hours, we're going hard-nosed at it, we're pushing these kids. I like to do interactionary drills with my guys where I'm on the court with them, I'm playing defense on them, I'm bodying them, I'm showing them how to play against really good defense. And so you have to be realistic and gain speed when you're doing your drills. And I don't see a lot of these guys doing that. I see guys just going through reps, getting regular shots up, and not really doing what's gonna be realistic in a game situation. And so I think a lot of these coaches have to really check themselves and be real with themselves. And if they're not great coaches or great trainers, there are great coaches and trainers out there that can mentor them, that can advise them, that can work with them to be able to get better as coaches and mentors. I've mentored and a lot of coaches over the decades, as well as trainers, and I'm always willing to help guys and give them pointers and go through things with them. And it's a big issue right now because even though kids are getting better earlier, kids are working hard, they're in the gym, is that time valuable? Are they getting better? Are you getting better when you work out? And that's something that guys gotta really think about. Are you going hard? Because I really believe that you can't get better unless you go hard. You have to go hard if you wanna get to that next level, because you have to force yourself to go outside your box. You have to really push yourself and try to see, what's that level that you can get over. You gotta go to the next level. And the only way you can do that is by going hard. Once you're a pro and you're a veteran, now you can go through the reps, at a moderate pace. Now you can really, just go through, moderately half speed. But when you're up and comer and you're trying to get to that level, you have to go all out. You have to go all out. You know what I mean? Because I really believe if you train and practice harder than what you play, then that's the key, because you're always in that high level all the time. So the other thing that I wanted to touch on is the fact that a lot of coaches and trainers, they'll coach a kid for maybe one session, 2 sessions, maybe a small period of time, and then, they stake claim. Now they're saying they develop certain kids when, again, a kid will come to me or someone else that I know or whatever, and we're like, this kid's okay, he can play, but he still needs a lot of work, and so I think that you have to put at least one full 12-month cycle into a kid for you to really be able to impact his basketball development. You have to be there on multiple sessions through the fall, the winter, the spring, the summer, before you can really say that I've helped this kid get better. I've trained this kid, I've worked with this kid to be able to help him along the way. And that doesn't always happen all the time. So you have to really put a good amount of time with a young man on the court, as his coach, as a trainer, to really impact his life, to say you're a part of his development. Nowadays, it's great to see a lot of these kids starting earlier. They have trainers, they're seeking the best possible coaching they can get. And I would appease to all coaches and trainers, go perfect your craft. Go to clinics, go to workshops, go to seminars, be mentored by other coaches and and other trainers that can help you to get better. Because in order to keep your clients, to get kids better, and to really be the best in your industry, it's important that you really seek that help. I'm the kind of guy, I'll go to Division I practices, I'll go to NBA practices, up at night until 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, you know, watching videos, listening to testimonies, you know, going through practices with different D1 coaches and NBA coaches, and really picking up a lot of things. I'll call coaches and just spend time with them, just talking on the phone, and just really, you know, perfecting my craft. Even though I've been around the block for many decades, I've done a lot of great things in basketball with development and training, I always can get better. I always can learn from someone else that looks at it from a different way, or something I never thought about, or someone that's been doing it longer than me. So I really feel that if we continue to really put that time and effort into our training of our guys and our coaching of our athletes, and really strive for perfection, we can continue this culture that we've changed over the last decade, to where we've caught up to the Americans. We don't have as much players as they do. We don't have as much resources as they do, but the number one player in America right now is in the 2018 class is Canadian. In the 23 class is Canadian. In the 24 class is Canadian. And we have a lot of the top guys in the 19 class that are Canadian. So we're rising to the top, and a lot of it has been done through elite training, elite coaching, and guys going out there, improving themselves, and having the tools necessary to show how good they can be. And so that's something that we must continue to work on, and to really push our guys to be the best they can. All right? As you can hear in the background, guys are going hard. Guys are being pushed. Guys are being encouraged, you know, and that's how practices have to be. Practices and workouts can't be just going through the motions, going half speed, and just going cruising through a practice. You have to give it your all. When you're finished practice, you should be tired. You know, you should feel, I got better today. I got better today. And that's the key to the development, I think. You know, so thanks again for listening to my first segment, or first episode of What's on Coach Ro's Mind. And if you have any questions or comments, you know, just look at the bottom of my video segment, and you could respond, and we can keep in touch until the next time. What's on Coach Ro's Mind? Thank you. Goodbye.